Okay, guys, this is the last lap of the whole thing. Um, this is the back end I was showing you the other time. Yes, he said was that appearance is just the way the whole site will look like. You know, I mean the whole site, the way it will look like, everything, the look and the feel of the site. Then we have the plugin. Plugin is other features that you want to add to your site that might help you. These are the things that I'm going to explain in details on the users that are on your site that are registered. Those that are registered to buy things and those you put there to take care of some things on your site. So these tools that are very very usable on your site. Also there are import tools, export tools, tools to check the your site health, and all of those tools. Then I've talked about this WP Bakery and Elementor, that they are page builders that you use to build your page. Then this is the settings of your website, basically, to reset some things over there. Then this is for SEO, search engine optimization, when you post things that will make search engine like Google, Bing, and Yahoo to actually rank you. This is the Drop Ship Me. This is a drop shipping. This is a drop shipping plugin actually that helps you in gathering products that you can sell to international community, US, Canada, UK, and I'm going to be talking about this in details very soon, because most people actually they just feel that they could gather any product and sell abroad. That is not true. I guarantee you that you will not sell. Now, the reason is, take for instance, you see, the psychology of or the way people think in the US is different from the way people think in Nigeria. Take for instance, in Nigeria here, people want to buy fake because the price is cheap, and they know that even if they buy it now and it gets spoiled, in the next 6 months they will buy another one. But in the United States, they want to buy the original, because they know that having bought the original, the next year the company can take back the original from them and give them the latest fashion at a reduced price, and the one sold will be brought down to Africa as UK used. You understand? So the mentality is always different. So when you just gather cheap product and you put in your own price and you think you can sell it to them in the United States or Canada or Australia, I tell you the truth, that would be a very big mistake. So it's really really important that you'll understand. I won't really call it trick, but that you'll understand the nitty gritty of the business. You understand? So this is Slider Revolution. Slider Revolution is just like a software that helps you to display your slides very well. So this is just the back end of my Kugo. I'm going to show you the back end of all all of my other websites, when we start the training. But I'm going to divide us into niche, depending on what you really want. Those who want to do drop shipping, that is, they want to sell product to international community, they will have to stay in one group. That will be the international group and drop shipping group. I mean group. So that will be their group. Then those who wants to sell locally also and still make good money, you understand, like I'm doing on Kogo, I will have to divide them into another group and put them into that group also, so that won't clash. Because the truth of the matter is, I normally advise people, especially if you're a beginner, to start with the local one, because internationally, when it comes to digital marketing, it's much more expensive than locally. You can spend less and get more result locally, but if you don't have the capital to really push the market initially for international sales, you will not make sales. Now, this is the reason. When it comes to international sales, you are competing with giants in the market. You're competing with the likes of Amazon that are in the United States. You're competing with the likes of Etsy. You're competing with the likes of what is this other website also? You're competing with a lot of websites. a lot of website online. You understand, in the United States, and this is how social media and search engine company actually deduct money. You understand, from the advert people place, they deduct money based on relevance and based on the fact that if you're going to pay either either in the same range or below the person that is leading the market, that is when you're going to get their result. You understand? Though I would really tell you that if you partner with some organizations that I'm going to give you, if you partner with them, they are going to give you all of these things I'm talking about at a cheaper rate. You understand? So I'm going to go into details, on this, how to set this backend so that, understanding this backend perfectly, so that anytime you come around into the backend, you know what and what and what and what and what you're going to do, and what you're going to touch and what not to touch. Take, for instance, now when you come to appearance, when you see this team editor is basically code. If you don't understand code, don't go there. Let me just show you. So there are places you don't go at all, because if you go there and by let's say mistakenly you understand, you change things, it can crash the whole of your site totally. It crashes the whole of your site, and that will be the end of the website. So the team, like the team editor, the appearance actually have the team customized widget, menu, header, background, import demo data, team, and install plugin, which are all of these. But this last one, which is the theme editor, you shouldn't touch it at all, because it is purely code. And when we go to my Shopify backend also, I'm going to show you what stands for that. Now let me show you this code. Now see the warning you gave me even when I want to enter. I said head up, you appear to be making direct edits to your team in the WordPress dashboard. We recommend that you don't. Editing your team directly could break your site, and your changes may be lost in future update. If you need to tweak more than your team's CSS, you might want to try making it a child's team. You understand? So if you still want to go ahead after all reading all of this, that you still want to change, you click I understand. Then they will take you to the code. You see the code I'm talking about. So these are the code, these are the code, these are the code. So you can scroll down and see more codes, and see more of the code, the JavaScript code, the CSS code, and so on and so forth. So I will advise you not to touch this side. Though I'm going to teach you so many things how you can tweak this also, you understand, online. So now I want to take you to my cPanel, the cPanel of my website. This is the cPanel. This backend is actually different from it's different from the WordPress backend. You understand? Most times people will not show you this backend, because this backend is where developers actually do their things. This is the backend for website designer and website developer actually. So this backend is where you do a whole lot. This is your file manager that contains all of the files that you have on your website. It contains this contains the images, directory, backup wizard. You understand? This is your my SQSL, this is your PHP my admin. All these things might actually sound like gibberish to you, but when we start, you're going to understand. And why I'm taking you to the cPanel is because most people don't actually understand that at the back of their website, that is at the cPanel, you have some very terrible SEO and marketing tools that you can use, like getting Google, SEO tools, increase website traffic, link building, SEO reseller and webmaster, SEO optimize WordPress theme, WordPress social media optimization, drag and drop visual page builder, free shipping cart, free email marketing tools, and so on and so forth. See, these are tools that when you engage them in marketing, you're going to sell like awesome. So this backend, I'm going to be introducing you to how you can use all of this also to drive traffic to your site, and not just drive traffic to your site, and also to engage them in converting people into your site. Another thing is, when you buy a domain, people don't know that you can actually have a subdomain. You can, have redirect and so many other things. I'm going to teach you how to use this site also. This site of your backend, that is your cPanel backend, the subdomain. Subdomain is actually maybe your domain is amazon.com. You could have mike.amazon.com, or you could have freedigitalmarketing.amazon.com. You understand? That's subdomain. So these are the powerful, you know, email tools that you can use also at the back end. This shows your metrics. When they talk about metrics, is also like analytics. You understand? That shows you everything about your website. Visitors, those that are visiting it, the errors on your site, the bandwidth, the metrics, the Google ranking, where you are on Google, and so on and so forth, and how you can improve on them. So basically, this is security. I know some of us might have heard of SSL, you understand? So this is where you manage the SSL and SSH of your site, and you can also do hotlink protection and so on and so forth. So I'm going to teach you how to really ensure that your site, your website is perfectly protected from hackers, from all these very stupid people who are interested in robbing you of your sweat. So another thing is the software that are there. Now, in this software, there are so many things you will learn. Like this is WordPress Manager by Softaculous. So here is where you install your WordPress. Here we have the PHP pair package, Cloudflare pair module, Ruby Gems, site software, optimize website. This is where you get to optimize your website. This is the multi PHP manager, free shopping cart, and so on and so forth. So sorry, my hand actually clicked something which wasn't meant to be. So um, I'm going to teach you how you get to use all of the software here too, on your site. Then the advanced, these actually, if you haven't used with your site, you will engage most of the things there. Then the references, style, user manager, contact information, password and security, and so on. And another thing, this is quite very important. This script that you're seeing, this is where you see most of the CMS tools that people use. This is WordPress. This WordPress is what I'm using for my Kugo, and WordPress actually is what is hosting WooCommerce. Then this is PretaShop. PretaShop also is an e-commerce CMS. Then we have Joomla, we have Abante Card. Abante Card also is an e-commerce CMS. This thing we have we have Abante, we have PretaShop, we have Magento. You understand? Then the categories also are here. Blogs, microblog, portal, forums, image wikis, social networking, ad management. So depending on what you want to create your website for, or what your website is all about. If your website is all about project management, you come to this place. You see CMS, that people use in creating project management website. If it is for e-commerce, you come to this side. You see, I'll click on this now to show you. You see WooCommerce here, you see PretaShop here, you see Joomla here, you see Abante Cart here. Let me just click on it so that in order for me to show you, so you can see. Now, basically, these are CMS software, in which people used to build their site. Now you can see what I'm talking about. This is Abante, this is PretaShop, this is Abante, this is WHMS, this is OpenCart, this is CE Phonis, Osmo Commerce, ZenCart, Magento. This is the Magento I'm talking about. This is the Loaded Commerce. This is Bloss Billing, Tomato Cart. This is the hosting tools, Lightcart, 30Bs, CubeCart, SCart, Invoice Ninja, Open Source Point Sales, QuickCart, Simple Invoice, Blester, Invoice Plane, Avastra, Allegro Cart, OpenShop, Avactic, SEO Toaster, Shopware, Telia, Zeostat, Assist, Client, and so on and so forth. So there are many software that once you install them, you understand, you can really get so many sales on them. Now, on that, I'm going to teach you so much on it also, because it is important that you know the one that would be really relevant for what you want to do, like drop shipping now. Most times, people are advised not to use WordPress for drop shipping for some particular reasons. They're advised to use Shopify, but I'll tell you also when WordPress could be used, when Magento could be used, when PrestaShop could be used, and so on and so forth. You understand? So this is the backup and admin of your website, and this is basically what the cPanel is all about. I'm going to introduce us to, the cPanel. The cPanel of any website in this life is like this. It is only if you are writing heavy code and you are the one that actually wrote the code yourself, that is when your cPanel may not be like this. But most cPanels are actually, like this. So this is the cPanel, the back end of every, most times every website. Now I want to show you something very profound. This is my Facebook ads account. As you can see, this is Facebook ad. Now, this is my Facebook ads account. Um, I actually run two Facebook accounts, basically. One for my international, drop shipping site, because in that I decided to register an international Facebook account with an international number, so that once I'm placing her, the target will be eating really fast. Now, people don't know these tricks. This is actually one of the things I'm going to teach you also. And I have a business manager, and I have a business manager account, which is this the business manager account that I'm running. Also, I have my personal account. I have my business manager account inside Facebook. I don't just run ads on Facebook alone. I run ads on Google. I run ads on LinkedIn. I run ads on Instagram. Also from Google, you can run ad on Instagram. Sorry, also from Facebook, you can run ad on Instagram. I run ads on YouTube, and I think YouTube, they're making things very, very easier for for small merchants now to really run ads on their platform at a very, very small rate. Now, this is this is the back end, you understand, of my good evening, Mike, of my business manager, my Facebook business manager. So these are the ads that I'm placing. These are the ads that I'm placing. I just want to take you there so that you can see the back end of it totally. This is not the one I use for international conversion. This is the one I use for local conversion. So you will understand that also. This is the one I use for local conversion. I want you to understand it. So this one for local conversion. Now this is basically the advert I've been placing. This is the advert I've been placing, and I'm going to teach you guys how to. I'm going to teach you guys how to place good ads on this backend. If you want to place advert, you start from here. You click create. If you click create, if it loads, actually you're going to select going to take you to a page where you select the kind of advert you want to do. Do you understand? You want to run on Facebook, whether it is conversion, whether it is catalog, whether it is engagement, whether it is video views, and so on and so forth. They have different kind of advert you could place on their platform. It's Facebook is actually one of the most comprehensive social media marketing sites that you will see, that allows you to actually streamline your conversion to get, streamline your marketing to get good result for your money. So, and that is that about that. This is still loading. While it loads, let me take us to another back end of something else. Let me take us to um dash it. Let me take us to the back end of one of the site I'm using. to actually place bulk advert both internationally and in Nigeria. Now this site would okay, let's see if this is up. It's not yet up already. So um all right, just patient with me. Okay, let it load. Network is really blessed tonight. I want to really show you a lot, okay, so that by the time we start, we know, what we are getting into. We're not just beating around the bush, and it's not something that we can finish in just one day. It's something that, yeah, you see what I'm talking about. So this is basically this is basically um, this is basically where I I do a whole lot here also. I do a whole lot there. It's loading. Yeah. Okay, back to the Facebook thing I'm telling you about now. This is how the back end used to be. You understand, in placing advert. This is where you do your brand awareness. This is if you want to reach many people through your advert. This is where you get traffic to your website. This is where you get engagement, people to register for something on Facebook. This is where you get most app installation. This is where you get video views, people to view your video. This is for lead generation, people filling a form. This is for messages. This is for conversion. See, all these three, one, two, three, are majorly what we are really, really going to major on as an e-commerce person, which so many people don't really tell you about, or maybe so many people don't really even know how to engage these three. They majorly tell you you have to drive traffic to your site, you have to get lead generation. That's very, very not true. That's very, very not true. Most times, conversion catalog says and store traffic. This store traffic is if you have a physical location, actually. But these two, this conversion and catalog sales is very, very, very important, which we are really going to talk about that at length. You understand, in our meeting. So this is what I'm telling you about: Google Analytics, Google Ads, Facebook Insight, Facebook Ads. You understand? Google My Business, Instagram Insight, Instagram Ads, LinkedIn page, LinkedIn Ads, Twitter, YouTube. YouTube Ads is there. Google Search Console, SEMrush, CoreRail, Moz, Href. You understand? Bing Ads, Mailchimp, Campaign Monitor, Campaign Manager. Search Ads 360, Ad Form. Keymetrics, Ginzametrics, Perfect Audience, Match Airs, Search Metrics, FormStack, Web CEO, Brightcove, ClickMeter, ComScore, ComsData, Ads. No, now you see that you see my template over there. You understand. You see these are my advert or name account for advert. These are my advert. This is for Facebook. This for Facebook. This for Instagram. You see, all I manage my marketing on a platform. You understand. And what gave me access to this platform is actually because of my connection with a site that I'm going to show you, and they've been of help. Though I was taught how to do this digital marketing perfectly, and I'm the one writing all of my ads. I'm the one placing them. I'm not sourcing it out to any platform at all. But they gave me like an entrance to a dashboard that enables me to manage all of my advert at one point. Instagram advert is there, Facebook advert is there, Google advert is there, LinkedIn advert is there, Twitter advert is there. It makes it much more easy, you understand, to track all of your conversion and to make sure that you're following them up. You understand? So another thing I'm going to teach you guys is this thing called business tool. This business tool in Facebook ads is very, very important. Where you have the ad manager, the catalog manager. I'm going to teach you what the catalog manager is all about and how to manage your catalog, the event. Now, so many people don't know how to use this, and it's one of the most crucial, you know, instrument or ingredient in Facebook. It's one of the most crucial ingredient because this is what studies, the kind of people that are buying things from your site, and will now tell Facebook later on, if you place advert, that Facebook, these are the kind of people who buy from this site. So these are the kind of people you should show these guys advert. Now, ads account setting, your account business setting, your billing, the money you're paying. So I'm really, really going to teach us. I'm also going to show us the back end of my, Google advert. But most times I don't even come inside all of these places anymore. I don't even come inside Google, inside Facebook and the rest anymore. I just do it from that same integration that inventmedia.com.ng gave me. You understand? So they really, 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 really have done me well. And I'm going to give us this link. You understand? And this is, if you don't have a domain name, if you don't have a website yet, like you've not hosted a website and you don't have a team, or you feel your team is not even, much more comprehensive enough, which I'm going to look into also, because I don't want to teach you, all of this, and at the end of the day, you won't get result and you won't know that it is your team or your hosting that is actually causing the problem. You understand? Take for instance, there's something called whois.com. So if someone should, maybe someone saw your advert in the United States and decide to go to Whois and search for, and put in the URL of your website there, and discover that the website is registered here in Nigeria, or there is the traces of Nigerian IP there, definitely they will run away from your site because they will feel it is scam. They don't even want to hear anything about Nigeria. So how can you take care of those things? These are the things that people don't really understand when it comes to, doing e-commerce the right way. We want to make money, yes. Every one of us want to make money, but if you don't follow the right process, you will not make money online. Making money online takes a process, and you have to belong to the inner circle of those that are making money. Take for instance, 99% of all e-commerce are not making money. They are not making money online. That's just the truth. 99%. Only the remaining 1% are really making profit. You get? So what I'm going to show you will actually blow your mind away. So if you don't have a website, you don't have an hosting plan yet, you're safe. I will give you the link to the Invent Media, hosting and e-commerce, e-commerce hosting plan and domain name buying. They will also give you a team that is very. I bought all of my teams for my 4 website from them, all of my teams. So I'm going to give you a link to their site where you buy your hosting, your domain, you understand, and the team. Then if you've already bought your hosting and your domain, I will also look into your team. If the team is what will generate, international sales or maybe local sales, I'll tell you, and I'll tell you the things that you need to also get make it to make it stand firm, so that you will be able to get the conversion you're meant to get at the right time. Then another thing that is quite important also is the fact that at the end of this training, every one of us should be able to stand alone and handle most of these things ourselves. Like, we should be able to say, yes, I can now do this, I can now do this, I can now do that. Then before we go ahead, the meeting for tomorrow. Now, I want as many people as possible to make sure that they try as much as possible to. If you don't have a website, just try go to their website and make payment for your hosting and also for your domain, and let them give you that team tomorrow. If you have to send me a personal message link to your website so that I can study your website, and you may also give me access if you want to your cPanel so that I will know for sure if your site will generate sales or not, because I'm here to help you. You understand? I'm here to help everyone on this platform 100% with nothing to gain. So you will give me access to your backend, and I will tell you, I will analyze your site critically, and I will tell you why this site is not making money and what you're meant to do. And if you don't have a website, I would give you that link. You understand, where you're going to subscribe to, their payment plan. And one of the major thing why my mentor actually asked me to use them is because when you register with them 100%, you when they search who is online, they will not see, they may even see United States as where you register it, whereas you register it in Nigeria, and their company is in Nigeria too. But they have a way of doing it so that your who is will be showing America, United States, or United Kingdom. So it's really, really important that when you are doing drop shipping, you have to do it the right way and get it from the right source, so that when people are trying to make research about your website, they don't see that you are from another country, you understand, or that you're selling them fake and inferior product. So another thing I'm going to talk about on drop shipping was that today I checked some website, and it will be really, really important. That website is supposed to be making money, but when I saw it, I discovered that most of the product here are Chinese inferior products. To be very honest, I was disappointed. And this person wanted to target United States. Targeting United States, you will only be wasting money on social media. You won't sell. These people know quality when they see one. So these are the things that we're going to discuss at length. But tomorrow we'll be talking about what it takes to build your website, and I will show you how to start building your website initially. But if you've not hosted a website, or you don't have a website, please, and you want one, just reach out to me so that I can give you the link to where you will buy a domain and hosting plan from them, so we can start. So it's really, really important. As many people that have bought their domain name tonight will join me on Google Meet and TeamViewer, and we'll start the training proper, so that I won't just be doing video and doing video and doing video, which is not actually very convenient. I did this late into the night. Please bear with me, listen to it, and feel free to ask me questions. Feel free to speak with me, ask any question whatsoever that you want to ask, and I am willing and ready to answer you. And I may not be willing and ready to answer sometimes if I'm really, really busy, but later on I will answer you, because tomorrow morning, just a minute to the next day now, tomorrow morning, which is Monday, I'll be very, 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 very busy. So it's really, really important that you shut me up on time, so that if you are buying the domain, and if you are hosting the website, I will give you their link and you can do that. Thank you.